Okay, good morning, super mathematicians. Okay, remember we're gonna do our call and response. Ready? Are you guys ready? Super mathematicians. Great job. Okay, remember our expectations are to be sitting in star. You're looking, listening, and thinking, ready to learn. Your camera is on, your mute is on, unless we call on you. You're going to participate and be kind. Now, today, we will work with the number line from 0 to 100 by tens to help us practice adding and subtracting using the strategies of counting on and counting back. Our objective today is students will be able to add and subtract multiples of 10 on a 0 to 100 number line by drawing hops to count on and count back. Okay, multiples of 10 is just a fancy way to say that numbers have an equal group or even group of tens, okay? Now, the vocabulary that we want to focus on using is count on, count what? Count on, great. Count back, count what? Count back. And then repeat after me, groups of 10. Okay, yep, we are going to be counting on, we're going to count on and count back, groups of 10. All right, now let's go ahead and warm up our brains before we begin. So we want to warm up our brains by thinking about tens, okay? So let's go ahead and we're going to count by tens together on the number line. We're going to count forwards. Are you guys ready? Count with me. Turn at 0, 0. Oh, sorry, hold on 1 second. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Now let's count backward. Starting at 100, counting by tens. 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, and 0. Awesome job. Okay, now let's go ahead and get into the meat of our lesson. We have an equation and it's 50 plus 40 equals We're going to be solving this problem on our number line. Now remember, our number line is from 0 to 100 and it's by tens, okay? So when we are counting, we're going to be counting by tens and not ones, okay? We're going to be counting by what? All right, we're going to count by tens. Now, I am going to think aloud. And your thinking job is to think about how many groups of 10 I am counting on, okay? Are you guys ready? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready. Okay, let's go ahead and begin. Now, as I'm thinking aloud, I have these steps that we're going to take. And so it says first, look at sign. So first I want to look at this sign that is in the middle of our equation, and it's the plus sign. So I know I'm going to be counting on. Second, I decide the greater number. The greater number is where I'm going to start at. So I am going to look at the numbers and I see that there's a 50 and a 40. And I know that 50 has 5 tens, so that is greater than 40 because 40 only has 4 tens. So I'm going to start at 50, sorry. I'm going to put my dot on the 50. Then third, I'm going to count on and draw my hops. I know that I'm going to be counting on 40, so I'm going to count on 4 groups of 10. So if I start at 50, count on 4 groups of 10, 10, 20, 30, 40. Now, fourth, I want to see where did I land, right? And I can see, after making my hops, I landed on 90. 50 plus 40 equals 90. Now really quick, for my hops, I added 40. I was counting on 40. And each hop, remember if I have one hop right here, that was counting on by 10, okay? So I went through all of my steps. Now, your thinking job, while I was thinking aloud, was to see how many groups how many groups of 10 I was counting on. So show me on your fingers, how many groups of 10 was I counting on? Show me on your fingers. Yeah. Janine, how many groups of 10 was I counting on?
4.
Or what?
4 more groups of 10.
I was counting on 4 groups of 10. Thank you. Okay, now we're going to continue. We're going to go to our next one. Solve the equation 80 minus 50 equals on my number line. Okay, remember, I'm going to think aloud first again for this one, and then your thinking job is to think, how many groups of 10 am I counting back? Right? Again, I'm going to follow my steps. I'm going to look at the sign, and I see that it's the minus sign, so I'm going to be counting back. So I'm taking away. Second, I decide the greater number. Because in subtraction, we want to also always start at the greater number. And I see 80 has 8 tens, and I know that that is greater than 50 because it has more. So I'm going to start at the 80. So I'm going to draw my starting dot on the 80. Third, I want to count back and draw my hops. So I know that I'm going to be counting back 50. And counting back 50 is counting back 5 groups of 10. I'm going to start on 80, and I'm going to count back. Oops. Sorry about that. Counting back 5 groups of 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, right there. Okay, and then fourth, I need to see where did I, oh, no, 1 second. I was counting back 50, so I was subtracting 50. Remember, those were 10 groups of, 5 groups of 10, okay? 1 jump is worth 10. Then I have to see fourth, where did I land? I landed on the 30. So 80 minus 50 equals 30. All right. Now, I went through all my steps. Your thinking job was to think, how many groups of 10 did I count back? So show me on your fingers, how many groups of 10 did I count back? Sophia has it. Mark is showing me. Fabrizio is showing me. Fabrizio, how many groups of 10 did I count back?
5.
Yeah, can you say 5 groups of 10?
5 groups of 10.
Awesome job. Thank you so much, Fabrizio. Okay, yep, I counted back 5 groups of 10. Okay, remember that we want to be following the steps. Looking at the sign. First, we look at the sign. Second, we decide the grade or number. Third, we count back and draw our hops. And fourth, we figure out where did we land. Okay. Now we are going to move into some small groups so that we have some closer working together in smaller groups. All right. So now, are you guys ready for that? Yeah. Miss White, are you ready? Okay. See you guys soon. Okay. All right, friends. I hope you all had a wonderful time solving equations on the number line in your small group. You guys were practicing that counting on or counting back by tens, okay? So now it is going to be time for you to do some independent work. And you will be solving an equation on your whiteboard or paper using the 4 steps that we've been working on today. So you're just going to do your best to draw your number line. Just try as best as you can. I know that it's a little bit difficult, but we can help you out if you need it. You're going to have 3 minutes to work independently. So you need these materials. When I say blueberries, you're going to start working on the equation 60 plus 30 equals Okay. Remember, you're first going to look at the sign. Second, decide the greater number. Third, count on and draw your hops. Fourth, decide where did I land. Okay. Are you guys ready? Blueberries. I'm going to get to work. When I say ice cream, it's going to be time for you to show me your work, okay? I see that Joshua is working, getting to work, drawing his number line. Sophie is getting to work. Sophia is drawing her number line. Winter is counting on her fingers to figure it out. See that Miss White has drawn her number line and solving the equation. Awesome, Winter. Make sure that you draw your hops on your number line, okay? Great work, Sophia. Okay, ice cream. Let's see your work. I see Winter's work. Great job. I see Sophia's work. Aiden solved the problem on his number line. Great. Okay, who would like to share how you solved the equation? To share. Okay. Winter,
I solved the equation and I said that 6 plus 30 equals 90. 60 plus 30 equals 90 because I used my fingers, and also F 5 and 4, 6 and 3 more makes 90,
Okay,
I guess.
thank you. Now, Winter, did you use the steps to solve this equation?
Yeah,
Okay, can you walk me through the steps that you took?
look at the sign.
Okay, what did you see?
I seen 60 plus 30.
Okay, and so that plus sign it's the sign, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So that means that you're going to be counting on, right? Okay, then what did you do second? What are you supposed to do second?
You decide the number.
Just decide any number?
No, decide the number that is on
We want to decide the greater number,
decide the greater number.
okay? Which number is the greater number?
60 because 3 is smaller than 60.
Yeah, or 30 is smaller than 60. Great. So 60 is that where you started on your number line?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll draw the starting down on the 60. Okay, then what did you do third?
I counted my jumps and I landed on a 90.
Okay, can you say count on and draw hops?
I counted on and drew hops.
Okay, how much did you count on by?
3 more.
Just 3?
No.
3 more what?
3 more 10.
3 more 10s. Thank you. That's 3 more groups of 10. All right, let's go ahead and count together. You ready?
6,
10,
10,
20,
20, 90,
30.
30.
Counting on those 3 groups of 10, okay? All right, and then fourth, you have to see what? Still there, Miss Winter? Winter, we're not done. Winter, where'd you go? What do you do fourth?
I
Hey, where did we land?
we
Okay.
landed on 90.
Yeah, we landed on 90. So then 60 plus 30 equals
90.
awesome. Okay, friends. Let's go ahead and give Miss Winter 2 claps. 2 more. Raise the roof. Whoop, whoop. All right. Thank you so much, Winter, for sharing your work with us. Okay, now we have one more equation to solve that you are going to solve independently. Let's check it out. You're going to, again, write this on your whiteboard or pencil and paper. You're going to use this, write this number line. You're going to solve the equation 40 minus 20 equals, When I say blueberries, you are going to start working. Remember to follow the steps, the 4 steps. Now, when I say ice cream, that means the time is up and you're going to show me your work. Are you ready? All right. Blueberries. I see that Aiden is working on his number line, solving the equation. Mark is working on solving the equation. Fabrizio is working on solving the equation. Okay, you have 30 more seconds to wrap up your work. Okay. Ice cream, show me your work. Oop, I see Janine's work. Remember, friends, we also want to be drawing that number line, so we practice our hops. I see Aiden's work. Miss White's. Sophia, awesome. Okay. Let's see. Aiden, could you please explain to us what you did?
Well, what I did is that I saw that there was a 40 minus 20. Once I saw the minus, I knew that 4 minus 2 is 2. But then I drew a number line just to be sure that it was 20. And then I was like, what do you know? I landed on 20.
Okay, awesome. Okay, can you walk us through the steps?
First, I looked at the sign, which was a subtracting sign, minus.
Okay, so you're going to be counting back. Awesome. Second.
Now, I know that we can't subtract 24 times. Because it would get to like negative 100 or something.
Okay. Yeah.
4 minus 2 equals 2. Yes. Then I counted back 2 times. Then I landed on 20.
Okay.
And
Hold
then,
on. 1 second. I want you to walk us through the signs. We already the steps. You already looked at the sign. Second, what did you have to do?
I looked at the greater number and I saw that I know that 4 is greater than 2. So that's the reason why I knew 40 was greater than 20.
Okay. So we started on, did you start on 40?
Yes.
Okay.
4 is greater than 2. Now.
No. What did you do third?
I counted back 20. I counted back 20 hops.
You counted back 20 hops? Ooh. We would then be in the negative.
Oh, silly. 20 hops. I mean, by 20 little hops equal 20 little hops equal to 10 big 10 hops.
Yeah, so
That's what I mean by 20.
okay,
20 hops.
thank you for explaining. So the 20 is the two groups of 10.
Yes.
Okay.
And then
Let's
whenever I saw where I landed, whenever I saw that I landed on 20, it's like I thought it was 20.
okay. So then let's draw our hops first before we do it. So we have to count back two groups of 10. 10.
10, 20.
Okay, and then fourth, you saw, where did you land? Where did you land?
20.
20. So 40 minus 20 equals
20.
awesome. Okay.
41. Hold on. Hang on. There's a double 20.
It
There's
is.
a double 20 in that
Yeah,
equation.
it is. It's a doubles fact, actually. All right. Thank you so much, Aiden, for sharing your work. Friends, let's go ahead and give him a roller coaster in 3, 2, 1. Woo, woo, woo. All right. Thank you for sharing with us, Aiden. I hope you guys all got 40 minus 20 equals 20. Now, it is closing time. So, in order to wrap up, today we worked with a number line from 0 to 100 by tens to help us practice adding and subtracting using the strategies of counting on and counting back. Remember that when we're counting on and counting back by multiples of 10 or groups of 10, all right? Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and move in